Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Welcome to this series, The End is the Beginning, and recognizing that's really about resilience and coming back to some of the basics again and again and again. Remember, if we want to shift our relationship to what is past so that we actually find what is possible, we have to interrupt our connection to who we used to be, recognizing that the past does not have to equal the future. So I'm so happy for us because we have the opportunity on a daily basis to come back to these simple basics. So I'm asking you every single day to remember to calm and soothe your nervous system. Do something every day that takes you out of the thought process and into your body. Every single day doing something to calm and soothe the nervous system, and then doing something to manifest where you're working to get to as opposed to where you're wanting to get away from. We want to remember that our sense of mission is something that's coming from inside out. Yes, we may have to meet blockages, but our blockages are not shaping our mission. There's something deeper than that for us. And so I want to encourage you every single day to activate your processes. Make sure you do those basics. Write down that list of 10 state changers. Your state is the current state you have in your mind, your emotional background. So every single day, activate those 10 state changers. Write them down. Going for a walk, walking for somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour a day. When you do that, if you take a nice vigorous walk, you will find that it begins to change your relationship to depression and anxiety and irritability. Doing things like taking a hot bath with Epsom salt. Making sure that you're doing different elements like using affirmations and breathing techniques. All these are state changers. Anything that you do that's an immersive practice that gets you fully involved. Singing is a state changer. Taking care of your animals. Activating a process when you feel the first sprout of negativity and working your way down your 10 state changers. So write down the 10 state changers and use them regularly so you interrupt the pattern of your negativity. Remember, either you're in charge of your life or your emotions are in charge. And you are not here to serve your emotions. Your emotions are here to create a life that's better for you. So be aware that when you have the ability to focus on subtlety in the midst of intensity, you have self-mastery. And activating the 10 state changers works to develop that relationship. And when you do, you will come in more in contact with your resilience and your intuition. With that intuition, we find that connection to our authenticity, which is really leading us to our mission. And once you have a sense of your mission, you can begin to visualize that and imagine the fulfillment of that mission. Activating the 10 state changers and then asking yourself positive questions. Those elements end up bringing us closer to yourself. Play the gratitude game. Ask yourself 4 different areas that you're grateful for. And make sure that you play it with other people. When you play the gratitude game, you actually end up creating a sense of team and community. Ask yourself, what do you find beautiful? Say out loud 4 different areas of beauty. Say them out loud. I find it beautiful when people are connecting. I find it beautiful when people are creative. I find it beautiful when people are singing. I find it beautiful when we are out in nature and seeing children. What do you find beautiful? These elements will actually move you towards where you're working to go to rather than what you were trying to get away from. Also activate the speed bumps. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. Repeat the speed bumps 3 times in a row. Say it with intensity and break up the cadence. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. These and many, many other practices will begin to set a new equilibrium, a new homeostasis, so that we end up balanced in situations in which we would have in the past been agitated. So, activate your processes. Find a way to connect with your power. And when you do, you'll change the world. Thank you so much for joining. Let us know what you're doing to shift. Let other people know about these healing circles. We're going to continue to build these. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. You know, the myth of the unicorn was a very interesting one. There would only be one unicorn on the planet at any given time. That unicorn was a magical beast. So if you came in contact with a unicorn, you were blessed. You are the unicorn when you are your authentic self. When you just fit in with everybody else, you lose that authenticity. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Thank you so much. Make sure you activate your power. Create a world that's more beautiful. Namaste, my friend. Thank you.